Beyond Toxics is a statewide environmental justice organization advancing policies that ensure meaningful participation from Oregon's frontline and impacted communities in environmental protection initiatives. Our mission is to empower historically disadvantaged and impacted communities to learn, cultivate their leadership, and take meaningful action to advance racial, climate, and environmental justice to improve public health and community well-being. Hi, I'm Haley K. Scott, the Climate Justice Grassroots Organizer with Beyond Toxics and the NAACP Eugene Springfield, and I'm a part of the team working hard to bring forward strong environmental climate justice legislation for the upcoming 2021 Oregon legislative session. And we've developed the 2021 Environmental Justice Agenda for Oregon. Communities that are already struggling because of historic inequities or other economic, social, or environmental challenges are much more vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. Their needs must be centered in the process of addressing climate impacts through upcoming environmental justice legislation in Oregon. Beyond Toxics and the NAACP are committed to working together to achieve environmental and racial justice in the state of Oregon. We are thrilled to be a part of the MLK program featuring Dr. Bullard. His research and his teachings have shaped what our two organizations embrace as our environmental and climate justice platform. Dr. Bullard's first published research exposed the patterns of pollution and racism. This problem remains entrenched in our institutions and systems of land use today. I find this quote by Dr. Bullard very powerful. Our elected officials need to understand our laws and need to apply them equally across the board. No community should be seen as compatible with pollution and poison. Changing Oregon land use laws can effectively address racial discrimination, economic disparities, climate chaos, and carbon pollution. Oregonians are rightly proud that our system of statewide land use planning goals is known as a national standard for balanced and deliberate planning. However, the 45-year-old law fails to address curbing climate change and achieving environmental justice. We are working with top state legislators to pass HB 2488, the Equity and Climate Land Use Act. Oregon can be leaders once again by adopting needed updates to our system of 19 land use goals. HB 2488 will bring a framework that resists the status quo solutions of land use that focuses on endless development, natural resource extraction, and displacement of communities of color, and moves towards transformative solutions that respond to environmental harm, respect Black, Indigenous, and people of color, and reduce climate impacts. We are also presenting another new and timely concept, the Environmental Justice for Oregon Joint Resolution. This inspiring statement of principles will, if adopted by the Oregon legislature, establish a framework of racially and environmentally protective values upon which to shape the policies of 2021 and the future. We are hosting training sessions to bring you on board as climate justice advocates. Go to www.beyondtoxics.org to sign up and find out more about how you can help ensure the successful passage of these laws and advance environmental justice in Oregon.